Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball Diamond and Mr. KD.
How do you do that?
Do what?
Just do a little clip where you being funny and hilarious and then turn on seriousness.
I'm really good at it. I've
Okay,
been
how
doing
y'all
this
doing,
for a
people?
long time.
You don't need an introduction.
Unless you don't know me. In that case, hi.
She's Keto Diamond.
That's right. I've used keto to lose 136.8 pounds so far, but who's counting?
You are?
Yeah, I'm counting every single solitary little ounce. I'm counting. So anyway, we got something interesting to bring to you today. A little bit of a personal story. And are we going to read an article?
We can read an article. Yeah.
So anyway.
Before we get started, she mentioned something earlier, and I want to clarify.
This is the funny story part. No, it's not. I'm bad.
Because we don't want none of y'all to get confused and think, okay, well, she said it cured her, so it should cure me. She said keto cured her acid reflux. Mm-hmm. It cured her acid reflux. I also have acid reflux, and it has not cured mine.
Now, there is it is worth noting that I've been doing keto for 869 days, and he started October 4th.
Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But as of right now, it has not.
Right.
So it may cure yours, it may not. Just don't expect it to.
Right. Now, what the truth of the matter is with that, understand that disease is personal. I mean, how it works and functions in your body, while it might have scientific evidence and basis and everything like that, everything you eat is different from what I eat. What he eats is also different from what I eat. There's things that he will eat that I will not, and things that I will eat that he will not. And that could make all the difference. Like some people can have tons of onions and stuff like that. I can't touch them. Or I can't touch them it has to be very gentle. Or my weight's going to go up and other people can lose weight rapidly on them.
Now, y'all also should know that when I say I have acid reflux, I have had it ever since I was 24. So this...
It's not a new thing.
No.
It's not a keto thing.
It don't affect me like a lot of people does. But I know when I got it. It's chest pain. It's always chest pain. So.
Yeah. I used to feel like there was a dragon coming out of me. Seriously, not even joking. And that's not just the acid reflux. I also had heartburn and a bunch of other stuff really bad and IBS. So a lot of stomach issues. But earlier, something he wanted to touch on was one thing that keto cured for me that I'm sure he's absolutely thrilled with, other than saving my life.
Oh, I left a long comment about it. Her snoring. Now, she mentioned it in her blog. She was not exaggerating. She was really bad. Not that I didn't love her, because I absolutely did, and not that I got frustrated about it, because I knew there was nothing she could do, and everything that she could do, she was trying to do. But if I did not go to sleep before her, I wasn't sleeping, period.
Or if he woke up while I was in midstream.
I would have to wake her up so I could go back to sleep. Since she has lost 136 pounds, and actually it was way before she lost 136 pounds, but we can't quite remember when she quieted. So, but now she breathes heavy.
Yeah.
But only when her sinuses are messed up. Otherwise, she doesn't make a peep. Yeah. I have to check her and make sure she's alive sometimes.
Now, my snoring was so bad, it was a family joke. It was a running joke. I hated falling asleep accidentally in the dentist office or anywhere, like if you were sitting around long, because I had sleep apnea real bad, which was making it quite dangerous for me to drive there at the end, to be honest with you. I fell asleep behind the wheel, but my daughter was in the car with me. She screamed. I pulled over. Yeah, it was a whole thing. And then I think I started keto like 2 months later. And it's funny enough, because about 1 to 2 months into keto is when he stopped bitching about me snoring. I was actually going around buying different medications that were supposed to stop snoring, the little nose strips, little things. These little things that go up your nose, they look like little filters to keep you from...
Say, if you snore, save your money. None of it worked.
It didn't. Not even kind of.
The only thing that might have worked, and it was uncomfortable for her to wear and sleep in, was the mask.
CPAP. I had a CPAP machine. And it always ended up across the room because I slung that sumbitch every damn night. I don't even remember doing it, but I did a lot of things in my sleep when I was at 311 pounds. And for those of you who are new to me, I was 311 pounds. At my lowest, I've weighed in at 175 recently. So it was 136.8 pounds lost. But it's made all the difference, especially in my sleep. I used to be a sleepwalker. We had alarms on the bathroom door. We had alarms on the front door. We had alarms to wake me up. My biggest fear was waking up in the middle of the night one night. These stink bugs are having a field day in here. For those of you who don't know, we live in the middle of North Carolina. And those damn things
that's
are
good, 'cause
ridiculous.
You conquered that fear for you, but then I'm just now starting to get into that fear.
Which fear? Waking up in the middle somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you feeling that?
Parkinson's.
Oh, well, yeah, Parkinson's and Alzheimer's runs in his family.
You know how many times they woke up and Grandpa wouldn't be in his bed and they don't know where he was?
But he knew where he was.
No, he didn't.
He thought he did.
He'd be out in the pasture somewhere and trying to go to work in a place that he ain't worked in 40 years.
He used to go open a convenience store that he didn't work at no more. But that's why he's using keto. He's always been relatively thin. He's always been relatively healthy. So his keto journey is more about mental stability and mental health, and keto has been shown to improve those things. And working with me, supposedly to make my job easier, but let me tell you,
I heard you throw me up on the bus about the snacks.
You do bring me snacks.
I did.
Okay, guys, let me say something. The Keto Slim Fast Fat Bombs. I would buy maybe one box a month. Maybe one box. And that's only if it felt like we had a little extra to spend. 2 boxes a week. 2 boxes a week. I never went to the keto snack aisle except for once in a while. Why?
What is my favorite, one of my favorite food?
Yes, we know. It's Reese's Cups.
It's peanut butter.
Well, okay, yes, it's peanut
butter. I can't have my peanut butter no more, so that's the only source I'm getting it from.
Some of you can get by with a little bit of peanut butter. Will you please sit still? Stink bug. Sit. Boo-boo, sit. Just start naming the damn things. Don't worry, we'll get them in a minute. But, the hell was we talking about? Never mind, he's going to kill the bugs now. I hope he gets you. What were we talking about?
Keto treats.
Keto treats. Oh, yeah, see? Like these keto cookies and stuff. These would be something I would buy and try occasionally. And there would be periods of time when you guys would send me stuff, which I'm out of everything. If you want to send it, it's fine. I'm just saying that I would try those things. But in general, I didn't buy them. With him,
you don't buy enough.
My keto got a lot more expensive. Because nowadays, like $15 to $20 in protein shakes every week. 2 boxes of Slim Fast Keto Bombs. He's eating my damn Performance Nut Butters. Oh. So,
I love you.
I love you too. Okay, anyway. Nope, leave this damn stink bug alone. He ain't bothering you right now. Now, is there anything else we want to read? Because I know you wanted to read a little bit of something. We've been talking for only 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Hope you guys aren't too bored. And if you are, stop that. Oh, crap. What, this excerpt here?
Yep.
I hate reading stuff I've never read before because then I don't know what the words are. What does that mean for your heart? Wait, is that where we're starting?
Yep.
Okay. What does that mean for your heart? Losing even a moderate amount of weight on the keto diet can help lessen cardiovascular risk factors such as obesity, high blood pressure, and according to a 2017 study, result in lower LDL, bad cholesterol, and higher HDL, cholesterol, which is supposed to be good, and helps protect against heart disease. I want to say something on that. If you start keto and your cholesterol goes up, do not freak out. It will come back down and it will normalize.
That was the first thing that popped up when you type in keto effect on the heart. Now read the one directly below it.
All right, so this is how much misinformation is out there, and I want y'all to be aware of this. Just because you read one excerpt does not mean they're all created equal. The next one below, published by U Chicago Medicine. The keto diet could cause low blood pressure. By the way, it causes low blood pressure if you're on high blood pressure medication and your blood pressure tries to normalize, but you're taking high blood pressure medication, which drags it down lower. Monitor your blood pressure. Get off your meds when it's time. Safely with your doctor's help. Okay. The keto diet could cause low blood pressure, kidney stones, hold on, let me just read this.
Bull malarkey.
Malarkey. Constipation, nutrition deficiencies, and even risk of heart disease.
Now, can I comment since you're reading?
Yeah, go ahead.
Out of everything she just read so far, the only thing that I can even sort of kind of maybe agree with is the constipation. But keto does not do that. We do that. If you put enough fiber in your diet, you won't have that problem.
Or also thick, heavy cuts of meat and cheese like mozzarella, which gets stuck together in your...
Well, I mean, that's going to give you constipation no matter what diet you're on.
Let me tell you something about mozzarella cheese and meat. No, I'm not going to tell y'all that because if you've been following my journey, you know that. That is deadly. It's terrible.
Right, go ahead.
Okay, so where were we? Okay, so it's just funny that the first article says it can help you with your heart disease. The second one says it can cause it. Strict diets like keto could also cause social isolation or disordered eating.
Huh?
Keto is not safe for those with any conditions involving their pancreas, liver, thyroid, or gallbladder. BS, BS, and BS.
If I ain't mistaken, it made you more social.
It did make me more social.
It made me more
a social butterfly. I mean, I already was, but I talk to you anywhere. If I meet you in Walmart, we're going to have a conversation if you say, hey. Or,
didn't isolate you. If anything, it brought more people to you.
If you lock eyes with me, we're going to talk, okay? That's it. I'm just a...
Yes, she is.
We went to, what is it, Pizza Hut the other week. And this little man sitting by himself, he just struck up a conversation. I talked to him forever. But okay, we got to get on this excerpt. I got to.
Okay, we're going to click on the link. You can read the whole thing.
I don't want to read the whole thing. I want to get this part right here. All right, I told you about the low blood pressure. Let me talk about kidney stones. If you think you're being caused kidney stones, you are not. You already had them. Anytime you take all the sugar and stuff out of your diet, you clean out your system, you detoxed it, it's doing good, it's running well, and then you jack your body plumb full of sugar, your kidneys are going to hurt like a beast because it ain't used to processing all that damn sugar no more. Any kidney stones you have will come to light. It's painful. I've been there and done that. I have never had kidney stones, at least not. Wait, no, when they ultrasounded my kidneys, they said I had them, but they ain't never affected me. And I knew that I had them beforehand. So, but again, they never affected me. They don't hurt except for when I kick myself with really a lot of sugar. Sorry, it's hot. And you put it in my hair. Okay, let's see. Nutritional deficiencies. Magnesium, potassium, sodium.
Well, some of the vegan videos I watch, I'm pretty sure they need to be saying that to them and not us.
I know, man. Okay, look, I'm not knocking vegan. If that's what you do, that's your choice. It's up to you. But a lot of these hardcore vegan folks, they do not look healthy. They look sick and dead. They look like they belong in a corpse movie. But, I mean, hey, if that's your thing, you rock on with it. I ain't going to knock you for it. It don't look healthy to me. But, apparently keto probably don't look healthy to some folks either. So, it's on you. Now let's talk about, we done talked about social isolation, but I think what they're talking about with that is you're afraid to go to parties and stuff because you might cheat. If you do, make your next meal keto, keep moving, you'll be fine. Yes, the weight's going to come up. Yes, you're going to feel bad. But in a day or two, as long as you make your next meal keto, you'll be fine.
You're not going to gain any fat for cheating unless you cheat over and over and over and over.
Right.
You have to go how many calories over to gain a pound?
I can't remember if it's 3,500 calories a day over what you can normally eat or 35,000. I think it's 3,500.
Either way, I don't know anybody that can eat 3,500 calories over their calories. Oh, well, okay, now I do.
How the hell you think I got 311 pounds on 5 foot tall frame?
Off carbs.
Yeah.
You don't need to go over 3,500.
I really don't know how many calories I was eating a day, but I know one day I added up the meal from Sonic that I had with a large chili cheese fry and a big old double cheeseburger and a big soda. You know how much was in that?
6,000?
1,400 calories in one meal.
I just had 2,000 off one meal.
Yes, but you're skinny and you can do that. And it was all fat and protein.
I'm just saying,
I don't know how he done that either.
Even when you was eating like that, you probably still wasn't getting much more than 4,000 calories.
I don't know. If you eat 3 meals like that a day, that is almost 4,000 calories.
Mm-hmm. But that's about all you're eating is 3 meals like that.
Either way, social isolation only happens if you isolate yourself socially. Do not do that.
If you're a social person, keto is not going to change that. If you're not a social person, then keto's not going to change that neither. No. Unless you're looking for more people to help you out with keto, then it's going to make you social.
Unless you come out of your shell and you feel better about yourself and you don't mind getting out there a little more, because keto actually might make you less socially isolated. It might make you feel better about yourself, and you have.
And like I just said, you might want to look for people doing the same thing so you can interact with them and y'all can bounce ideas off each other.
I don't know how the hell I just reached my 4,000 pound step goal. I've been standing here for 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, that might be true. Okay, so there was one more part on here. Disordered eating. I think they mean eating disorders. Keep your calories above 1,200. You do not. This is not a
That's not a keto thing. That's
calorie
an
restrictive
anything.
diet. This is not a low calorie diet. It is a healthy calorie diet. It is to get you on the right path of healthy eating. Now, I can see in a slight kind of sort of way, I think now that I've learned everything I know, that I would have a hard time eating the standard American diet all the time, because I know now what the donut can do to my body. That doesn't mean I'm perfect. That doesn't mean I don't fail and go in there and have one once in a while. What it does mean, though, is I know that every time I put that in my mouth,
You're killing yourself.
I'm killing myself. I'm risking mental disorders. I'm risking heart health. I'm risking diabetes again. I'm risking a lot by doing that. So maybe in a way it can cause a healthy eating disorder where I don't want to eat that crap anymore. But I do not think it will cause you an eating disorder unless you try to make this a low calorie diet and make yourself sick. Don't do that.
From a lot of the comments I've seen off her page, it seemed like a lot of people to me that starting on the keto diet already has an eating disorder.
Yeah, well, most of us do.
I see the same thing over and over. Is how do I get my calories up? How do I get this on keto? How do I get my calories up? Because we're so used to eating just a few meals a day, and when you're eating carbs, that's okay, because those carbs are going to jack up the calories big time.
Well, that part's true.
But when you get rid of the carbs, then you all of a sudden you're trying to figure out how to get these calories.
One reason, though, people are having so much of a hard time on keto when they're new to it, getting their calories high, is because they're not used to eating that much fat. That is very, very filling, and so is protein. So it's really hard to get your calories at first.
Each time you got to go up a little bit more, go up a little bit more, go up a little bit more, until you can eventually get that.
Where you need to be.
Well, I mean, you don't have to get it like I did. I had to get it where I could eat my calories out of one meal. So I had to get it up to at least 2,000 calories out of one meal.
That's pretty much due to his work schedule and some other factors.
A normal person that eats 3 meals a day wouldn't need to get but, or you know, if it's a woman about 500 a meal, and if it's a guy about 800 or 900 a meal.
You know, I want to touch on a completely different subject, but first, no, let me go ahead and switch subjects. You got attacked by a stink bug. Okay, so get him, baby, get him, kick his ass. Oh, not in the bathroom, he stinks. Anyway, some people are always, I get the same emails kind of over and over, and don't feel bad about emailing me about the same question over and over. It doesn't matter if I've answered it 5 billion times, I'll still answer it one more time. There is legitimately no such thing as a stupid question.
The only stupid question is the unasked question.
Right. So don't feel bad about emailing me, even if you think I've probably touched on the subject before, but my email address is below for anybody who needs free keto help. I help you for free. Did you get him?
Yep.
It's become a vendetta here. But I get asked a lot, can I have diet soda? That depends on the person and what your body can tolerate.
Can I chime in?
Yep.
She can only drink Diet Dr. Pepper.
And Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper.
Same thing. You just got cherry in it.
Makes me happy, though.
I can drink, so far, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, and Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm sure I probably could drink Diet Mountain Dew, but that is high on calories. So
I don't think so.
You know, it's got calories in it.
Really? Mm-hmm. I've never looked at the Diet Mountain Dew.
All diet drinks has 0 calories, except for Diet Mountain Dew, it has 5 calories.
Oh.
So I don't know if that will affect me, so I don't try it. I mean, the calories shouldn't affect me, but because it has calories, I just stay away from it, because it might have other stuff in it I don't know about.
It depends on what kind of calories.
Yeah, I know.
What they come from.
But that's my point. That's the reason I stay away from it, because it has calories. I don't know what's in it.
Right. Never drink your calories, though. There's really no reason to do that. And
point
you should
is,
be on water.
So far, I can drink just about any diet drink except for Powerade Zero.
Yeah, that didn't mess with him. It made him really tired and lethargic.
I don't think it kicked me, but it made me like I could fall asleep standing up, no problem.
No, it wasn't kicking you. Remember, you were checking your ketones. That's why your energy levels didn't make any sense. And somebody said, hey, let go of the Powerade Zeros. Yeah, and this was the first time he tried keto. And once he done that, his energy levels improved. But let me tell you the reason it's different. Now, and this is different for every single body. The only soda sweetener I seem to be able to have is aspartame. Now, most people would stick away from that and stay away from it and run. But other diet sodas are sweetened with both, or with either sucralose, or they're sweetened with 2 sweeteners, both aspartame and acesulfame potassium. Acesulfame potassium, spikes your insulin levels. I thought for a minute there I was getting by with it. Oh, I was so not getting by with it. I was getting kicked. I was having headaches. My weight was going up. So you have to read those labels. But I can have Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper and Diet Dr. Pepper. These are the only two sodas thus far I've found that I can have. I have seen one other one. I think it's Diet. It's one of the Diet root beers, but not all of them because they're not all made the same. But I can't remember. It was
Mug?
Diet A&W, I think. Or Diet Mug. It was, I don't know, but it was just sweetened with aspartame. But everything else has aspartame and ascorbic in it. So just be mindful. Some of you can have diet sodas. Some of you can have this diet soda and not this one. Be mindful. Try them. Do they work? Do they not?
If they kick you, don't drink them again. If they don't
make
kick
you feel bad,
add them
don't
to it
drink
if you
them
like
again.
it.
All right. If your weight loss is stalled, take them out for a little while.
See what happens.
Else? I think we probably talked a lot. Ooh, we have. Anything else you'd like to say?
We didn't touch on half of the stuff we wanted to touch on. But we had a good time making this. We'll make another one tomorrow. So be on the lookout for it. We're going to Google some stuff, watch some stuff, talk about some stuff, and then we'll let you know about all that stuff.
Research papers.
Then we'll let y'all know about everything we talked about. Until then, y'all have a good day.
Much love to you. Don't forget, in the description below, my contact information, ways to support the channel. Shashka bracelet. I'm not wearing one. Shashka bracelets. He's wearing one. For 50% off. They are handmade, glass beaded, made by people who need the money, and it's pretty awesome. They're guaranteed for life. So all kinds of cool links below, including keto stuff you might really enjoy at percentages off. Much love to you. Bye.